Welcome back to English Unleashed. Great to see you here again. Let me ask you something. Have you ever been in a conversation in English, and suddenly there is silence? You do not know what to say next. The other person is looking at you. You panic. You say yes or okay, and the whole conversation just dies. If that has happened to you, you are not alone. This is one of the biggest problems English learners face. Not grammar. Not vocabulary. But keeping a conversation alive. Today, I am going to fix that for you. By the end of this episode, you will have real strategies and real phrases to keep any conversation going, even if your English is not perfect yet. Let us get into it. First, let me tell you why conversations die. Most learners think the problem is their English level. They think, if I just knew more words, I could talk more. But that is not true. The real problem is this. Most people only answer the question. They do not add anything. They do not ask anything back. For example, someone asks, "Do you like movies?" And you say, "Yes." Full stop. Silence. That kills the conversation immediately. But what if you said, "Yes, I love movies. I watched a really good one last weekend actually." Do you watch movies often? Now the conversation is alive. You answered, you added something, and you passed it back. That is the secret. And today I am going to show you exactly how to do it. I want to teach you something I call the AAA Method. It stands for answer, add, ask. Every time someone says something to you, you do three things. 1. You answer the question. 2. You add some information about yourself. 3. You ask something back. Let me show you this in action. Someone says, "Did you have a good weekend?" A weak answer would be, "Yes, it was good." A strong AAA answer would be, "Yes, it was great actually. I went to visit my cousin on Saturday and we cooked together. It was really fun." Did you do anything nice? Do you see the difference? Same question. But one answer keeps the conversation going, and one kills it. Use the AAA method every single time. Answer. Add. Ask. It will change your conversations completely. Now let me give you some powerful phrases. I call them conversation continuers. These are short expressions that show the other person you are listening, and that invite them to say more. The first one is, "Oh really? Tell me more." Use this when someone shares something interesting. The next one is, "That is so interesting, what happened?" This is perfect for continuing a story. Then we have, "How did that go?" Use this after someone mentions an event or experience. Next, "What do you mean exactly?" Use this when you want them to explain something more. Then, "And then what?" This keeps a story going naturally. Next, "Same here." Or, "Me too." These show you relate and build connection fast. Then, "Wait, seriously?" This shows surprise and makes the person want to say more. And finally, "That reminds me of." This is a natural way to add your own story. Here is a key tip. You do not need to use all of these at once. Pick 2 or 3 and practice them until they feel natural. Then add more. These phrases are like little bridges. They connect one part of the conversation to the next. And the best thing about them? They are short, simple, and incredibly powerful. You do not need to say something clever. You just need to show the other person, I am here, I am listening, keep talking. The third strategy is follow-up questions. These are questions that come from what the other person just said. For example, someone says, I went to Istanbul last month. A bad response would be, oh nice. Silence. A good response with a follow-up question would be, oh wow, I have always wanted to go there. What was your favorite part? Or you could say, did you go for work or just for fun? Or, how long were you there? You see, the answer gives you so many questions to ask. You just have to listen carefully and pick one. The secret to a great conversation is not talking more. It is listening more and asking better questions. When you ask good follow-up questions, the other person feels heard, and they want to keep talking to you. Okay, practice time. Let us put everything together. I am going to say something to you. Your job is to respond using the AAA method. Answer, add, ask. Pause the video after each one and say your answer out loud. Ready? Number 1. What did you do last weekend? Remember, answer, add, and ask something back. Number 2. Do you like cooking? Try to say at least 3 sentences. Number 3. Have you ever traveled outside your country? Use a conversation continuer if you can. Fantastic. You are doing the work. And that is what makes the difference between people who stay stuck and people who actually improve. Every conversation you have, even in your head, even alone, is practice. Keep doing it. Alright, let us recap everything from today. You learned 3 powerful strategies to keep any conversation going. Strategy 1, the AAA method. Answer. Add. Ask. Strategy 2, conversation continuers. Phrases like oh really, tell me more, how did that go? These keep the other person talking. Strategy 3, follow-up questions. Listen carefully and ask about what the other person just said. These 3 things together will completely change how you feel in conversations. You will stop feeling stuck and start feeling confident. Here is your homework. Today, have one conversation in English, with a friend, a colleague, a family member, or even with yourself, and use the AAA method at least once. Then come back and tell me in the comments how it went. I would love to hear. If this episode helped you, please give it a like and subscribe to English Unleashed. Every like and subscribe helps this channel reach more learners just like you. Next episode, we are diving into phrasal verbs that native speakers use every single day. The ones that nobody teaches in school but everyone uses in real life. That one is going to be really good. Until then, keep practicing, keep speaking, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.